Welcome back to Etc. Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Victor, along with my co-host Mark.
Yo,
My chair leans back very far, and I didn't realize this until now. So this is how we doing the episode right now. How are you, Mark?
I could be better,
Why? What happened? Talk
I'm
to me.
just so I'm just not, feeling the best. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. Not COVID, though. Not
Oh,
co not COVID.
I was hoping there'd be an awe in there or something.
So yeah, not that. But yeah, I'm just feeling under the weather. It's just more like a head cold, nose is stuffed, throat's a tiny bit itchy. It's been better since like yesterday or whatever, because I was just literally taking medicine and just resting for the most part. So
You don't got COVID, right?
no.
You sure? I asked you
Yes.
yesterday. You didn't seem too sure.
Well, no, I
Okay,
don't.
just making sure.
So, yeah. So for the most part, it's just that. I think I should be better within like 2 days, if anything.
Yeah, it should be good to go in 14 days after a negative test.
No, I usually like whenever I get like sick or start to feel sick, I just go straight onto just like straight medicine and just finding whatever I can to just get better because I hate feeling sick. It just I don't know. It's literally like the weirdest thing. You just literally feel like a weaker version of yourself.
Mm,
Everything like kind of hurts. Your ear starts to get clogged. Yeah, everything just starts shutting down. You're just like, bro, this is terrible.
no, facts. I'm the same way, and like I don't like to run to immediately to like when I'm sick, like yeah, I'll take whatever to get feel better. But I'm not that type of person like, oh, like I have a slight headache, like let me just run and grab some pills. Like I don't want to
Oh no, yeah. If it's a
cuz
headache,
like
no. It's just when I know, like, cause I kind of felt like my throat a little bit itchy like the other day, and I was just like, damn, bro. I hope it's just because like maybe like I accidentally swallowed something, went down the wrong pipe. It's a little like it's just kind of there. But then after I start feeling it for the whole day, I'm like, damn,
ate a bowl of nails for breakfast.
bro. I'm like, damn, bro. I know exactly what this is. So I'm
Yeah.
like, shit. I know tomorrow after I go to sleep and I wake up, I'm gonna be like, I'm like, so
Yeah. Last time I was just like, yo, give me anything. Like I'll take it. And my dad was just making these like old school like Puerto Rican teas and just like with all
I'm
this
dead.
other shit in it. And I'm just like the one time it was like all like it was based off of like lemon juice
Mhm.
and like a bunch of other shit. But he made it like himself. So he just
Yeah,
like squeezed lemon straight up.
just
And
threw a lemon.
it was hot as shit. Like it was hot tea. So I was drinking. I'm like, oh, like it's not bad. Like it's lemon, like a straight up lemon, but like it's helping. And I got to the end. I'm like, yo, like I don't feel like drinking this. Like I don't like hot coffee, tea, nothing. So
Mhm.
like it's tough for me to like drink that shit. So I'm like, yo, like I'm gonna just like it's like half left. Let me just bang this shit out. And I did that. And when I got to the very end of it, I just seen all this pulp just
Yeah.
go into my mouth, and it was hot. So I was like, whoa. That shit was
Yeah.
nasty, but it
I
helped though, real shit.
I'm the same, like, well, not the same, but like I really don't like drinking tea. Like it's not my like cup of tea, but it's just damn.
That worked. That wasn't what I
Okay,
wanted, but
okay,
oh, where
but
did I find it? Yeah. Okay, so yours does it too. There's like a lever on your left side
mhm.
that if you push it down, I think it tightens it. But if you pull it up, you can
I don't even want to attempt it.
try it. Try it.
You said pull up, but this is the one oh this one.
Oh, so yeah, so you're left.
This is scary.
Keep going.
I think I'm good.
I do it with you.
I think this is as far as it
Oh
goes.
shit! Down is
Yeah.
down is tightened. I did it the wrong way. Hold up. What's up?
So
What's up, son? Are you still in frame?
yeah.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
So like, yeah, I'm not really the type to really drink tea like that. But I know when I'm sick, like that's the one thing I know is like, I mean, everybody knows it's just like the thing that cures you if you have like a sore throat or something. So I immediately go to that. And I don't, it's crazy. Like tea really does like for the most part, heals my throat for like a good, like maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And then after that, it just goes right back to normal. But it really does be like making me feel better. But yeah, that's really what I've been dealing with for the past like day and a half.
It's all good.
What's up with you?
Nothing much, man. Just working. But I really want to get into you, man. You was at
I knew, yeah, I
you
knew you were
you
gonna bring it. I was gonna bring it up
yeah.
myself, but I was
Nah,
just like,
nah, nah,
I was gonna
nah.
wait to see if you were gonna
We
bring
need
it
to
up.
know. We need to know how it went. How many sharks you saw? How
Okay.
was it partying with the bunny, with the
Well, I
young
don't have.
conejo,
Well, he stole my
with
girlfriend.
tiburones? So it's unfortunate. I
um,
am grieving. If I would appreciate some privacy at this time.
cameras cut them off. No, yeah. So for everybody who doesn't know, I went to go see Bad Bunny in concert last Wednesday. Yeah, literally a week ago. Um, and yeah, it was great. You know, for some, it was funny. Obviously, I posted up a video on my story, and it was true what I said. I was the last motherfucker that should have been in that concert, and but it was really fun. What happened was, it was my girl's ticket, and I think it was one of her friends that she was gonna go with, but then there was something with her with work that she couldn't go, so she was like, "Oh, she like that girl just had her ticket there," and for the most part, I was telling her like, "Yo, like convince her to like," because she was gonna sell it for like 200 or something,
Hmm.
and I was just like, "Yo, convince her to take it to like 150 or something,"
And
and
you
she,
sold.
and she did. She literally did it. She was like, "Oh yeah," she was like, "I think." She basically was talking to her. My girl was so basically talking to her, telling her like, "Oh, so I think I know somebody that wants your ticket." Because like, if she would have said my like her boyfriend, she would probably would have never like really would have did that like that.
That's
She was
fucked
like,
up.
"Oh yeah, like I know somebody that might like want the ticket, but for like 150." So then she convinced her to take it to 150. So then I ended up getting it for 150. So I was like, "Hey, bet." Um, so yeah, I went. Yeah, it was insane. Like you said, how many sharks I saw? Probably like good. If there, I probably didn't see them all, but a good handful. Probably say like 10, like 10 probably people that were
10
dressed up in
sharks.
sharks.
You should
Yeah.
have went as a shark.
Well, you see, I didn't really know the occasion, like that.
Uh
I was like, damn. Like I said, I was the last motherfucker to be there, so I wasn't really sure what to really go as dressed. But yeah, insane amount, and obviously it shouldn't be a surprise the amount of people that like I knew that went there. It was just like, bruh, everybody, their story that I saw, I'm just like, geez, bro, like so many people that like were there. Like Jeff was there with his girl. I was just like, wow, okay. Like there was just so many people that were just there, and I was like, damn. But for the most part, it was fun. He was an hour late, but again, that's most artists these days. They just like to
yeah.
be like late, like that's just fashionably late for some reason. That's just their thing. But compared to other artists that are late and then only feel like they did like an hour's worth of music, he actually did a lot. Like it felt like it was really worth the amount of time. Like even though he was late, he was like banging songs after song and song. It didn't feel like there was like a wait or anything
Mm.
like that. It was just like as soon as he was done, the other song just started playing. You're just like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
He probably didn't have the time to like. He wanted to make sure he got the show, but also like
Yeah, so
leave
it
on
was really
time.
good. He pulled up in his truck, that he has for his stage, and everything kind of like slid out. I was like, "Oh my god, is that a transformer?" Because it started ripping apart. I was like, "Oh shit!" So,
Mark.
right, the cube. I'm like, "Oh
The
shit!"
cube Mark.
I'm like, "Shit, is he
Just a
talking to me?"
spotlight on you. You're like,
Right? I'm like, "Oh god." But yeah, it was really fun. I enjoyed myself. And yeah, thought it was really cool.
that's what's up. Forgot I was gonna ask. No, I was gonna say I had the same thing happen to me because I went to a concert like 3 weeks ago. Um, oh, okay, he's
Keep
coming
going.
back up.
I just yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I went like 3 weeks ago and it was cool. I went to the Mine concert and it was at the Fillmore. Um, and like I don't know if it for sure if he was late or not, but it felt that way just because like I think the show started at like 7 or 8
Uh-huh.
and he didn't come out till like 9:30, 10.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
like
Was there an open?
there was two openers before that,
Okay.
but even then, like the very first, there was two guys before him. The first one, he was like a lesser known artist, obviously. He was like I guess new, so like he did all his songs, and then he looked to the side, and they're like, he was looking at them like, "Am I good?" And I guess they just told him to keep going, so he just did like his first songs all over again.
What the hell?
So he was doing that, and then the other artist that came out, I guess like I knew his music, but I didn't know that it was him, or like all the same dude that played that made these songs. But but just picture every popular song on TikTok. It was this guy.
It was this guy.
Like all like I was like, oh, I didn't know that all of these were the same guy.
Mhm.
Like any popular like sound on TikTok, he made that shit, and they had him
Interesting.
opening. It was lit because like everybody knew like at least the hook,
Yeah.
and like people just went crazy for him. And he seemed like a cool ass dude. Like he was dressed like he was dressed pretty regular. Like it was like a sweatshirt and some jeans and shit. Like he was not over the top, and like he was funny, like talking in between his songs or whatever. And it was all like banger after banger. Like
Yeah.
I'll play it for you right now. Like and you'll probably be like, oh, like I've heard this at least once.
Mhm.
But then it got to the point I kept looking at my phone like, yo, like it's like 9:30. Like when is this supposed to end? But when Amine came out, it was just like bang, like song after song after song after song. And he did like literally he has 4 albums now? Like 2 albums, 2 mixtapes or whatever. and he did like the majority of like each of them. He was just knocking them out. He only stopped because he does something called the tour pants. He does it on every tour where he wears like the same pair of pants for each tour, and he has like a patch, and he has like a fan come up and sign him and write a message or whatever. So he took time out to do that and like explain the stage. But like outside of that, he was just like knocking song after song after song.
Yeah, like Bad Bunny, he didn't have any openers, but like I said again, like it was only an hour, and they were just like playing music out the wazoo. Like as soon as it's like as everybody was waiting, just playing all your typical hits, Hispanic music, and everybody was just feeling themselves. But once he came on, it was just like that was it. Like you weren't really taking a break for the most part.
It was a wrap. But hold on, I'm gonna play these songs real quick and see. You recognize this one?
Yeah,
That's one. Here's another. He got others too, but this is what
that's
I
not
have.
Playboy Cardi.
Nah.
Interesting. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I don't know how this guy's gonna think he's gonna get famous when he literally sounds like Playboy Cardi,
Yeah.
but wait. Yeah.
And like he made all that shit, and there's other songs too. But like, picture like the fact that those are so popular, like like since
Yeah.
everybody knew that shit, it was like super fire.
Yeah. You don't see everybody do the TikTok dances while they're in there.
Nah, it was actually pretty like cool for the most part. I was a little tight because like obviously people get hype and forget like where they're at and just start like knocking into people, so that gets me kind of tight.
Oh yeah, when you.
But like,
I forgot. Yeah, it probably wasn't like at a seated concert.
nah.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah,
didn't. It was like the standing area, so I was kind of like that part was annoying, but like for the most part, everybody was trying kind of chill. Then there's
Yeah.
obviously the assholes that try and cut up front, but then you got that like when you not trying to be that person, when you like somebody like they're just trying to stay in their spot and enjoy it, and then there's people near you that also feel that way too, and we just build this alliance of just like nah, fuck these kids, like
Yeah.
go another route or stay the fuck back, like that's
Yeah,
your
you see,
fault.
I just started to like realize I'm like I think I'm done with just non like seated concerts. I just
Getting old, Mark.
I can't do it anymore, bro. It's just so annoying because it's like there's just like you said, there's just people that no matter what, you're gonna have those people that are just trying to get in the front, push you, get overly hyped, and it just ruins your experience because you just want to sit there and chill and just enjoy the music. But they're like for some reason thinking that they're gonna get picked up off from the stage and go on tour with them for the rest of the tour.
Yeah, like
Be like their best
you're gonna
friend.
get saved,
And they're going to literally be rich now. Like that's like I feel like with their head, that's what they think is going to happen. Never does.
for the most part, they probably look at you like, yo, you look like you're an asshole. Like when they see you like out on stage, like in the
Bro,
crowd, like being like
yeah,
that.
like them and just everybody else around you. Like why would you think that that's something that is cool? So I don't know. It's just I like to be able to just stand in one spot and I know that nobody is gonna take my spot
Yeah.
and that no matter what, like this is just my area. Like, and if somebody's sitting in my seat before I get there, it's like, yo, get up.
Yeah. People have that weird dream of like, oh, like he's gonna notice me that I'm being so loud in the crowd and he's gonna call me. It's like, nah,
And,
bro.
like-
Like unless you are like you have something to offer these people, they're not gonna fuck with you. Like
that
the only reason they'll bring you into the circle, if you offer like, oh, like if you do something that can bring value to what they do. Other than
Yeah,
that, they
yeah.
gonna want to stick to their homies that like they already know.
yeah,
like,
not even that, but just like at a concert aspect, like for anything, yeah, they might like see you and they might be like, "Oh, you're recording me." Like, "Oh, let me get your phone." I'm like, "Oh, like
yeah,
and like that's about it. That's as far as it's gonna go. Maybe who knows? Maybe they might sign something of yours. Like,
yeah.
they'll just throw it
I'm like,
back.
bro, do you want to like go on the tour bus and like we'll grab something to eat? And then
Yeah,
it's like, nah, like
no,
that's not gonna happen,
Like,
bro.
they're not
Like,
taking you on a Q&A tour. Like, none of that's happening. They're just there to give an experience of the concert. Like, they were to do that at every concert. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that shit will be packed.
exactly. So, yeah, I don't know why people do that shit.
Just listen
but-
to the music, bro.
Yeah,
Listen to the
it's just
music.
like there's a difference between listening into your headphones on your phone and radio than being there live at the concert. And that's why people go because they want to see how it is, just the experience of seeing the actual artist there and how visually they can make it seem all like come together. That's why they're there. Not to just like do that shit and then have motherfuckers just run up to them and mess some shit up. So I don't know. I think it's just like I need seats.
Yeah, I mean, at least with they have like that upper section where you could do that, but it's like
That is true, yeah.
I'm gonna be going back again in like 2 weeks for like, but it's like gonna be like an R&B show, so it's like a little bit different
It's
vibe.
gonna be a little moody.
Yeah, People, I don't know. I don't know what to
Instead of
expect
pushing,
anymore.
they gonna start touching.
Yeah, like
They're like,
where your clothes at?
Where your clothes at? Yeah, I don't know. For all that shit, I mean, you're right. If it's like more of like a standing up type of thing, and everybody, I would be like, yeah, give me the seats. I don't care. Like,
Yeah, we had talk like after we went to this one, me and Anissa, we kind of were like, yo, like, because what we have right now are like standing seats. I was like, if we have the opportunity to like upgrade when we get there or something, I'm gonna try and do it. Just because,
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
yeah, it's
For her,
just,
she's kind of like, I'm tired of standing, and then for me, I'm just like, I want to hit all of you. Like y'all don't
yeah,
respect
that's
personal
true.
space.
No, yeah. I'm like both. I'm tired of standing. I don't want to hit all of y'all. Like, I just can't stand it. Like, cause like again, you're sitting there. One, they end up being late, so you're like, damn, you wasted an hour's worth of energy just standing there doing nothing probably. Or you got like the people who open up, which is all right. But then at that point, then you're fighting everybody once like. Because once they hear that like first little like beat note or anything of when the artist is coming out, it's just like, it's just like, oh,
You know what?
shit.
It's a mental thing though. At the same time, because like, or at least for me, because like, if I wanted to, I could still do that. Like, if I'm in my mindset, like, all right, like when they come out, I'm gonna go fucking dumb. But I'm gonna still respect people's place.
Yeah.
But like, if you're in that mood where you'll also jump into it, doesn't bother you as much. But when you're trying to just be chill and like, all right,
Yeah,
like
that's true.
I'm really just trying to listen to this shit. That's when it starts to irk you. Cause
Yeah.
like, I don't mind hopping in the mosh pit, but it's just like I gotta be in that mindset for it.
Yeah, that's true. And especially when you're with other people and if they're not into the same
Yeah.
mood, it's like you really gotta like make sure because I mean, for the most part, there are people that really don't give a fuck. They'll come there with like a group of like 4 or 5 people and they'll still just end up disappearing. And then you're like, yo,
Yeah.
where'd they go? Like, oh shit, I
Bro.
just went off.
Like we were cool. Like in my head, I was like, yo, like we'll stick like we were in the middle ish. I was like, I'm cool with staying towards the back and just like as long as I can see, like I'm cool. Like I'm just here to listen to the music. There was this girl who was like at least 4'11", maybe even less. And the way she was getting tossed around, bro, it was kind of like it was kind of concerning at a certain point. Like there was a point where she was just like, all right, like I'm cool, and then she was like, wait, and then you just see her arm like disappear into like a group of people. It's like no, and in my head I'm like, ah! I was like, I don't know you, but like I want to help
me
you.
your hand.
I can save you. I
Just
won't let
reach.
go. And like that shit kept like that would happen, and then like the song would go, and like it would stop and go to the next one, and she would like reappear. I'm like, don't ever let me do that again. I lost my shoes. But like it should be cool, and then like it would happen all over again. But it was her and like her like 1 or 2 other like homies, and like she was getting like pushed around, but she was cool. It was like her friend that she was worried about. She's like, yo, like where'd my friend go? And the friend was taller than her.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's always like the smaller people that is like, yo, they could hold their own. They used to being in this type of environment. Like like the other people around the little person you got to be careful with because they be like strong as shit with it. But the taller friend kept getting like she was gone, and then like she got like disappeared early on. Then towards the end she like reappeared. I'm like, yo, your friend been fighting for her life out here. Where you been at?
Yeah, and that's the worst part. It's like you just feel like, for the most part, people like that ruin the experience for you. It feels like you're worried about that the whole time instead of the music, and that's what's like really annoying. It's like, bro, I was here to just listen to the music, vibe out, but instead I'm fighting for my life the whole concert, and that's basically what I paid money for, to live an experience of basically being in a crowd. It's like, you want to feel like you had to fight for your life, be with people just surrounding you, sweaty, smelling bad. Well, then come to the concert here.
Yeah, COVID ruined that for me. I was just like. Just chilling. Like I was like, I had to go in my closet. I'm like, what shoes do I want to just get rid of tonight? I'm like what shoes are about to get dicked? Let's who are we sacrificing here?
When I went to Don Toliver, I had my forces on because they were already kind of just getting dicked. They were getting kind of dicked anyway. They were kind of getting dicked anyway. So it was like whatever. And I went to Bad Bunny with them too. But I kind of cleaned them off. There's marks in there that I can't get rid of obviously now, but those are basically like my dicked shoes. Like, for the most part, I just clean them here and there if I'm just like shit. Like, I don't want to look like that type of bull. There's always those people that they don't clean them at all.
Yeah,
like,
they just look like they got ran over by a semi truck. And
like
they
when they say those are their dick shoes, like they mean
it.
Like,
they take that shit to heart, and they always choose the white ones. It's like, yo,
true,
like,
yeah.
Why would you ever choose a white shoe to be your fuck 'em shoes?
Yeah, like I have like my black ones, but I have black shoes, but
Black Forces.
No.
Oh,
See, I knew you was probably gonna take the wrong way.
You said I got my black ones.
So
I'm like,
I had to
right,
make sure I stopped myself.
Where's your gun?
Went back. I have black sneakers, but they're used for like when I go to work and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I don't need to give them that dick that work. So I was like, yeah. So the Forces were the only thing closest to like a sneaker that I have that's like actually just fucked. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But was there any shit like that at Bad Bunny? Was everybody like for the most part cool?
Everybody was chill. When we were sitting, there was just a group of people that were in front of us, about like maybe 6 people in front of us. It wasn't really the people that were directly in front of us. It was more to the right, where there was like this one couple and this one solo guy that they were together. Like they were all, I guess, a group together,
group.
and they kept coming in and out of their row. So it wasn't our row, so it wasn't really an issue. But
Oh, like they kept
constantly-
leaving to go to the bathroom or some shit.
yeah,
Like,
or to get like a fucking beer. They kept, bro, no bullshit, like more than 10 times, like more than I can count on my hand. They constantly got up. And it was kind of annoying because there was like, well, I wouldn't say for me, but for the people in front of us, it was 3 girls and they had to constantly keep getting up and sitting down, getting up, sitting down. Like, and I was just like, bro, that
I would have been like, yo,
has to be
do you just want to like sit, like swap with us? Like, do you
Yeah,
want to be
'cause
on the outside?
it
Because
was-
clearly y'all can't relax.
it was like stupid. I was like, damn, bro, they must be so annoyed. But
what are you doing? But I mean, I don't think it was all for that. But like, if you leave like around 10 times for beer or something, like, bro, how much money did you
bro,
spend?
they got fucking money, bro. What I mean to tell you,
Those
that.
beers were
The
those beers
Corona
cost like
was this
$20.
Corona, this Corona, it was $17. It was like a drone that was like this tall. $17, bro. A fucking water was like $5, maybe $6.
That's what I'm saying. Like those shits, it's like, yeah, here's this bottle of beer for $20, and here's this hot dog for $20. Like, how, like who's deciding these
Bro,
prices?
they must got money, bro. I don't know. For all that, y'all should have just
probably
sat.
spend more than that than the tickets.
Yeah, it probably accumulated to the same amount. I mean, shit, they should have just sat in front row. Like, damn, because that shit's insane. I can't believe it. That's why, like, every time I saw them get up, I was like, damn, bro, my God, y'all getting another one? Like, y'all have to know somebody out there, right? Because there ain't no way y'all just like
Yeah.
really sitting there, like, yeah, here you go. Like, for all that, just tell them to give you the basket. Like, just have the fucking John right there under y'all, just to keep taking it out. But for the most part, it was like very chill. I love the visuals that he had for everything. There was one part, I forget which song, but like when he started, I think it was like when his very open, like his first song, when it started, he like shot out like these streamers that came out, and one of them kind of came close, and I was just low key scared because I was like, oh, this shit about to hit me, but it didn't.
It's like, oh look, it's flying. It's like, shit.
But it didn't. But like, yeah, it was really funny. Then at the end, he had like confetti kind of like coming, like how he had his shot up, and I was just sitting there. I was just like, I can't see. I can't see. And then like at the end, like we had bought merch. I just bought like the tour T-shirt. That was about it. We had like the bag, and there was like all this confetti in there just from the concert. And I was just like, damn, all this shit just got in there. Oh, the one thing I did that was there that was cool is that he had like bracelets that you put on that basically
Did you
all
do like
connected together.
No,
not that type of bracelet. No, not that type
remember
of
that
bracelet.
shit? What
Yeah.
was it again?
It was
like
hyper. It was weird.
it was like this,
it was
and then you
like-
had to like
it was
form
weird.
a thing together. But then
He,
how?
like,
Where'd you go from here?
He like went into your
Above
wrist
and,
or
like,
something, and then like,
Yeah,
that shit was so weird, bro. Man,
and
the
then you would
things-
like have sex.
the things the things we experienced back then when we were younger. I can't like you really can't make it up. You really
Bro, we
just,
was in high school. What was we
exactly.
doing
That's
there?
why I'm saying like
We had
you,
no business being there.
like you really would sit there and just be like, bro, this shit really happened to us, and like it feels weird to really say it out loud.
I have thoughts like that all the time, and like even like this past week, I'm like, yo, like
Yeah.
what was we doing?
Like I don't understand why we was up this late, why we ended up going over there, why we were at this place, why this happened. Like, I don't even understand.
I was thinking the other day how I got locked in the bathroom for like 3 hours. You remember
yeah.
that? Bro, I was so sick. You know what it is to be in a position where you literally can't do nothing but wait on somebody?
Bro,
Like,
that's
I don't like
prison.
relying
That's
on-
prison.
I don't like relying on nobody for shit. And the fact that I had no choice but to, bro, you don't like, I wish there was a security camera at that time. I was literally just at my
Watch
door,
how
just like,
this man goes insane
I'm like,
in a matter of
bro,
3 hours.
I was literally at my door, just like,
It's like the stage, the first stage. He's like, you know what? It's cool. I think I'll be. I'm pretty sure someone will save me within the next 20 minutes. I'll be fine.
And what had me tight is like,
2
yo,
hours later, fuck.
I know for a fact, cause like at that time, like it was my like dorm apartment, and like I know how much you can hear and shit from like the inside and the outside, bro. When I tell you when I was screaming, bro, like I'm like,
I'm just picturing this girl in the other room reading her book, and all she hears is,
not,
"Help!"
not even, bro,
Help!
not even that though.
She's
Like
just like,
what has me tight is that like if I could hear you, I know you could hear me, right? I would hear like 10 people walk down the hallway, and I'm like, I would wait till it sounds loud enough, and I'd be like, yo, like call somebody, like help. And then the door is like one of those thick ass like school doors, like for the bathroom. It was like a wooden John. And then the lock was husky as shit. So it wasn't like I could like a simple one like that where I could just kick it down. It was like a thick ass metal rod. And that shit was loose. And I'm like, I don't got no knife, no nothing. I can unscrew this door. Like I can't do nothing but wait. Bro, I remember so like I would have my early schedule with Matt, my old roommate. He would have like a later one. Like he would have like a night class. I would just come back from the gym like, all right, bro, like you about to go to class. Like I'll talk to you, like be safe. I'm gonna hop in the shower real quick and just chill in the room. He's like, all right, bro, I won't be back till late because I got class. Bro, from the minute I went in there to the bathroom, that's probably like 2 PM. He didn't come home till like 6. I was in there just chilling, bro. I didn't know how much time passed. I didn't even have my phone on me. I had got back from the gym, my phone was down, so I left it on the bed charging. Bro, I was so
I don't know about
sick.
you, bro. I would have started. I know you say you tried everything, bro, but I would have tried.
Bro, when I tell you there was nothing in that bathroom, it was that prison sink, the cabinet mirror thing, and then the shower and like a handle. Like there was nothing that could have like MacGyvered that shit out. Like, bro, when I tell you I stared at everything, I'm like, yo, I will break anything in here to get out of here. And nothing was working. And it was like brick wall, like cinder block walls and like tile floor. I'm like, yo, there's nothing I can do. I can't even get to my phone. And I never went to the bathroom without my phone ever again. I'm so serious. I brought it with me every single time. I could not do it. And then I look at my phone, the shit's blowing up. I'm like, I just called my dad. I'm like, bro, I'm not bro. I'm not calling my dad, bro. I'm like, yo, you won't believe what just happened to me. Like, everybody's like, yo, like, what's wrong? You good? Because I was the only one down there at that point. Like, my sister was still in high school, so she was home.
That's funny because there's actually an episode of Modern Family that's very similar where Phil gets locked into a room and like nobody he's basically in there for like the whole day. And like nobody went to check up on him.
That shit was so
because they were
because
they were really just like thinking like, okay, he must be just busy at work, like he's just doing his thing. So nobody checked up on him, nobody did anything. They were just like, oh, okay, he didn't answer his phone, whatever. He's probably busy or whatever. So he was literally locked in there the whole time. And then later, like the rest of the episode, whenever he went into a room, he was so afraid to like to go in all the way because he was afraid the door was gonna close behind him. So he's just holding the door while he's like, shit, I gotta get that thing that's all the way in the room. He's just like. And every time he heard a door close behind him, he got scared. He's like, ah.
Well, bro, like, because it's like, I had no sense of time. Like, I had no clock, no phone, or nothing. I don't know when people were going to come back. What if he was just like, yo, fuck it, like, I'm going to go to the gym or, like, go out to eat or some shit. Like, it got to a point where I was like, I just got to wait. Like, I literally sat on the floor. I'm just like, I'm going to just vibe here until somebody come. Like, I had nothing to do.
I really can't imagine that. Like, it's just insane.
You have no, like, all right, like, he's definitely gonna come back by it. Like all I had was faith. Like that's all I could have. And that
it really is funny just because it really is funny because you think in your head like there's a lot of times you do wait and you really just gotta wait for something. But that was like something that you didn't plan to have to wait for.
No,
so
bro.
You're just like
I thought I was gonna take a quick 15-20 minute shower and go on with my day. That just derailed my whole shit.
Yeah. So you got locked in the bathroom.
Yes.
How is that even possible? Wait.
So basically, like I was saying, it's a thick ass like wooden door, like probably like this thick. And one of the it was kind of like that door, but it also had like a lock. But the lock is where you push one of the locks where you push into the handle. But that lock portion, the part that like holds it into the wall, was like this, literally like the thickness of this mic into the wall. And the handle was loose. So when I would press the shit, it wasn't reaching, I guess, or something. So literally, like, it wouldn't turn and nothing.
Okay.
Bro.
I was a little confused, yeah. So that makes sense.
And then I'm in my towel. Luckily, I had underwear. I just had my towel, my underwear, and then these two maintenance guys pull up and knock my shit down. Matt's just laughing. I'm just like, oh, this shit sucks, bro. Like, I don't even, like, I want to be mad, but I can't be. Yeah. Like, I was just like, damn. Yeah, that shit was terrible, bro. We're short on time though, so we're gonna get up out of here. But if y'all didn't know that story, there you go. Mark, where can they find you?
If I'm on Instagram, etc. Marky Mark, Twitter, Marky Mark, Twitch at Marky Mark as well. Victor, where can they find you and etc.
Find me on all platforms at why don't this stay still? At ATC Victor, and etc. Stuff is at real etc. Emails real.etc@gmail.com. Appreciate all of you. Videos coming out soon as always, always on time. And I gave you my all, so baby, be mine. Um,
Bitch.
and yeah, we'll appreciate all the love. We'll catch you guys next week. See ya.